Ever wondered how to make the perfect cocktail at home? Whether you're a seasoned mixologist or a beginner, this video is designed just for you. Here, we'll explore the top 10 cocktail recipes that you can easily create in your own kitchen. Each recipe will be broken down into simple, easy-to-follow steps so you can shake, stir, and sip with confidence. From the timeless classics to the modern twists, these recipes are sure to impress. So, stay tuned to become your own personal mixologist. Starting off our list at number 10, we have the refreshing mojito. Originating from Havana, Cuba, the mojito is said to be a favorite of famed writer Ernest Hemingway. This cocktail has a rich history, with its roots tracing back to the 16th century. To craft this invigorating beverage, you'll need some key ingredients. Fresh mint leaves and lime wedges are muddled together, releasing a burst of aromatic flavors. Add a spoonful of sugar to balance the tangy lime. Then comes the white rum, a tribute to its Cuban origins. Pour in a good measure and stir it all together. Finally, top it off with a splash of soda water for that effervescent touch. And don't forget the ice. It's what makes a mojito, well, a mojito. Remember to garnish with a sprig of mint for that extra flair. And there you have it, a refreshing mojito, perfect for those hot summer days. Next up at number 9, we have the sophisticated cosmopolitan. This cocktail, often referred to as a Cosmo, made its debut in the mid-20th century, but it truly found fame in the 90s thanks to a certain New York-based TV show. Now, let's dive into what makes a cosmopolitan. Start with a good quality vodka, preferably citrus-flavored for that extra zing. You'll also need triple sec, a type of orange liqueur, to add some depth and sweetness. Then, fresh lime juice for a bit of tartness to balance it all out. The final ingredient is a splash of cranberry juice, giving the Cosmo its iconic pink hue. To make it, mix 1.5 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of triple sec, and half an ounce each of lime juice and cranberry juice in a cocktail shaker. Shake it vigorously with ice and strain it into a chilled martini glass. And voila, a sophisticated cosmopolitan for those classy nights in. At number 8, we introduce the classic whiskey sour. This cocktail, with its roots traced back to the 19th century, is a delightful blend of sweet and sour loved by many. It was originally created as a means to make whiskey more palatable for those unaccustomed to its strong flavor. To make a whiskey sour, you'll need a few key ingredients. Start with 2 ounces of bourbon, 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice, and half an ounce of simple syrup. Don't forget the cherry and orange slice for garnishing. The process is simple, yet rewarding. Shake the bourbon, lemon juice, and simple syrup with ice, then strain it into your glass. Add a dash of egg white if you're feeling adventurous. It's not a must, but it adds a nice frothy top. Finish with an orange slice and a cherry on top. And voila! There you go, a classic whiskey sour for those who enjoy a bit of sour with their sweet. Coming in at number 7, we have the Festive Margarita. A beloved classic in the world of cocktails, Margarita's origins are shrouded in mystery. Some say it was first mixed in the 1930s for a dancer who was allergic to all spirits but tequila. Regardless of its history, this cocktail has certainly danced its way into our hearts. Now let's get down to business. For a classic margarita, you'll need 3 ingredients: tequila, lime juice, and triple sec. Start by rimming your glass with salt. This gives an extra kick to each sip. Next, shake up 2 parts tequila, 1 part lime juice, and 1 part triple sec with ice. Strain it into your glass and garnish with a lime wheel. The margarita's beauty lies in its simplicity. Its vibrant flavor profile of sweet, sour, and salty, combined with the punch of tequila, makes it a crowd pleaser. And there you have it, a festive margarita, perfect for your next party. At number 6, we bring you the timeless old-fashioned. This classic cocktail has been delighting taste buds for well over a century. Born in the early 1800s in Louisville, Kentucky, the old-fashioned was originally a simple mix of spirits, bitters, water, and sugar. It has since evolved, but its core essence remains the same. To craft your own old-fashioned, you'll need bourbon or rye whiskey, a sugar cube, Angostura bitters, a splash of water, and an orange twist for garnish. Begin by muddling the sugar cube with a few dashes of bitters and a splash of water in a sturdy glass. Add ice, pour in your whiskey of choice, and give it a good stir. Finally, garnish with a twist of orange peel, releasing its oils over the drink and rubbing it around the rim of the glass for that extra citrus kick. And there it is, a timeless old-fashioned for those who appreciate a classic. Cracking the top 5, we have the bold Negroni. A cocktail that's been around since the early 20th century, the Negroni is a classic Italian aperitif. Born out of Count Camillo Negroni's desire for a stronger version of his favorite cocktail, the Americano, the Negroni packs a punch with its robust flavor profile. To make this classic, you'll need 3 key ingredients: gin, vermouth rosso, and Campari. The beauty of the Negroni lies in its simplicity. Equal parts of these 3 spirits. Start with 1 part gin, add 1 part vermouth rosso, and finally, 1 part Campari. Stir these together with ice in an old-fashioned glass and garnish with a slice of orange. The Negroni is a drink that's both bitter and sweet, with a strong, complex flavor that's not for the faint of heart. Yes, it's a cocktail that demands your attention. And there you go, a bold Negroni for those who like a stronger cocktail. At number 4, we have the tropical pina colada. A cocktail that's synonymous with the beach and sunshine, the pina colada hails from Puerto Rico. It was created in the mid-20th century and quickly became a sensation, spreading across the globe with its delightful blend of tropical flavors. Now, let's get into what you'll need. Start with fresh pineapple juice, a generous helping of white rum, and don't forget the star of the show, coconut cream. These 3 ingredients form the heart of this cocktail, and the key here is balance. You want to taste the rum, but not let it overpower the sweet tropical flavors. Making a pina colada is simple. Fill a blender with ice, add your ingredients, and blend until smooth. Pour it into a glass and garnish with a slice of pineapple and a maraschino cherry. And there you have it, a tropical pina colada for those who prefer a sweeter cocktail. Our bronze medalist at number 3, we present the elegant Manhattan. Originating from the Big Apple itself, the Manhattan is a classic cocktail that's been savored since the late 19th century. Named after one of the city's 5 boroughs, this cocktail is as sophisticated and witty as its namesake. The ingredients are simple, yet bold. A traditional Manhattan requires rye whiskey, sweet vermouth, and a dash of Angostura bitters. Some prefer it garnished with a maraschino cherry, adding a touch of sweetness to this otherwise robust blend. Let's dive into the creation of this charismatic cocktail. Start by stirring 2 parts whiskey, 1 part sweet vermouth, and a dash of Angostura bitters with ice. Strain this mixture into a chilled cocktail glass. To finish, garnish with a cherry. Remember, the beauty of cocktails is in the balance of flavors, so adjust according to your palate. And voila, an elegant Manhattan for those who enjoy a more refined cocktail. Just missing out on the top spot at number 2, we have the iconic Martini. Originating in the mid-19th century, the Martini is a cocktail that has stood the test of time. A firm favorite among many, this cocktail is as classy as it is delicious. To craft this timeless drink, you'll need 2 key ingredients: gin and dry vermouth. The classic ratio is 2 parts gin to 1 part vermouth. However, depending on your taste, you might prefer a drier Martini, which calls for more gin and less vermouth. Start by pouring the gin and vermouth into a mixing glass filled with ice. Then stir it for about 30 seconds to chill the mixture. Strain it into a chilled cocktail glass. For the finishing touch, garnish with an olive or a twist of lemon. And there it is, an iconic Martini for those who enjoy a cocktail with a bit of a kick. And finally, taking the top spot at number 1, we have the versatile Bloody Mary. This classic cocktail has a history as rich as its flavor. Some say it was first concocted in the early 20th century by a bartender named Fernand Petiot, while others claim it was invented by comedian George Jessel. Regardless of its origins, it's undeniably a favorite across the globe. To make a Bloody Mary, you'll need vodka, tomato juice, Worcestershire sauce, Tabasco, lemon juice, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Start by filling a glass with ice. Pour in your vodka. 2 ounces should do the trick. Then top it off with your tomato juice. Add a dash of Worcestershire and Tabasco, a squeeze of lemon, and season to taste. Stir it all together and garnish with a celery stalk for that classic Bloody Mary look. And there you have it, the versatile Bloody Mary, a cocktail that can be enjoyed at any time of the day. And there you have it, the top 10 cocktail recipes that you can easily make at home. From the refreshing mojito to the sophisticated martini, each cocktail promises a unique taste and experience. Don't hesitate to try these out and even play around with your own mixtures. You might just invent the next big cocktail sensation. So go ahead, bring out the bartender in you. Remember, the perfect cocktail is the one you enjoy the most. Until next time, cheers.